world searching for gaming knowledge comes the man, the myth, a legend in his own mind, Critical. Welcome back, guys and girls. Critical here, and today I'm bringing you another episode of Wolcen. I'm a little disconcerted. I've been trying to figure this out. I logged out of the game. I went and posted on their Facebook page the problem I was having, and when I logged out, I was standing right next to the bridge. Every other time I've ever logged out of this game and logged back in, closed the game down completely, down the desktop, and come back on, I'm back in town. This time it put me back in the boss room. So it was like the game knew I was having a problem and it's trying to fix it. Okay, well, I wish I'd known that. I would have just done it. Here's the boss battle that I died on last time, I guess. Let's talk to this guy and see what he's got to say for himself. Alright, that starts the boss. This is a really cool boss battle, by the way. I love the intro into this. All you gotta do is just show that, and that sells the game right there. In my opinion. Biased as though it is. I am going to keep my distance this time and let my lightning damage do most of the work. Let the lightning storms do it. No, I don't want to be hit by that green stuff. Green stuff will hurt me last time, I believe. Try some lightning orbs, get some staff action going. Check my health, it was looking okay. Pop small health potion. I'm hurting him, but it's the criticals that really make a dent. If I'm not getting a critical, I'm not doing much damage to him. Definitely will be using my potions more often this time. See if I can keep him in that area so that my fire damage can work on him. Took a hit, but I got a big health potion still. Whoa! Burn! Roll! Fireballs that way. So I want to do as much damage as I can, and the one thing about the flames is that if I can get a burn on them, that's continuous damage over and over. Another rain of fire. Oh, okay, I think that's what killed me last time, is the bone thing. Gotta watch out when he's dropping bones and stuff. Go. Lightning and fire, it's a nice combination. I can hear it actually hit him. He was dropping bones again. I'm glad I rolled. Got away. He keeps calling in ads. The ads aren't a problem. He's the problem. Roll. Buff my damage some more. Oh, bones. Yeah, I'm pretty sure what happened last time is I went to rub my nose. I allergies, and I touched my glasses or something, and I got hit by a bone. Ouch, popping over the bones. I've got you this time. Oh, bones. See, that's that bone. That's the bad one. Woohoo! I was really hoping he was going to drop a legendary. But that was a good boss battle. It got my heart rate up there. That's always a good thing. Light armor. 14. Oh, that's... Ugh. I'm going to have to because they're mage style, but... Sheesh. Once again, rage. I'm getting all the rage gear, damn it. It's all the rage. Medium armor. Yeah, rage again. Yeah. Yuck. Books to sell. Ooh. Oh, place that one. Oh, no, I want the large. Put that one there. Alright, see if I can pick any more of this blue stuff up so I can sell it. Okay, so now I have to return back to the girl. Where are you at now? You're here. I'll teleport back to town, drop all this stuff off, and then go talk to her. So I was able to get the quest done. I didn't have to go... when I logged into this character, I wasn't actually going to record the next episode. All I was going to do was log in real quick, drop all her stuff off in the chest, and start a new tune. But when I logged in, I found myself, I was like, okay. So the developers have thought about that being a problem. They've got a way to get around it. But if you didn't know better, if I didn't log off there, if I went back to town, and I didn't know if I logged in that area that would happen, I'd be SOL, and I'd be pissed. Keep buying the books. They'll keep selling them. I'll keep buying them. Almost. That's the one I really want to get leveled up. Let's see. Watch this. More projectiles that's lasting longer. Between which is reduced, thus reducing duration of the... Oh, and it's missing rate. So it'll actually hit more often, but not last as long. It'll throw more projectiles, but miss, but last longer. Let's try this one and see what happens. Let's see what it looks like. I'll have to wait for the recharge so I can try the next one. It's so RPG cheesy. Father, look! Our hero is back! Hooray! Great. I guess the necromancer's dead. What? Officer dead. Let's try. Investigation on the side. I'll try to find more information on the cultists. So now I get to see the second city, because I know there's another city. I've never been there before. The Bones Lord. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Well, I know what I'm going for. I just want to look at the other one. So it's a glass axe. Templar crossbow. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna double click. I'm gonna click on that like 5 or 6 times just to make sure. Oh, oh, oh! Thank you very much. I don't mind if I do. So yeah, I've got to go to this new. So I think I go to that waypoint and then cut across this way. I only got 2 waypoints remaining in the current content. Should I make you guys wait till next episode? I do want to try the daily dungeon out. Let's do a daily dungeon, because this episode is about a quarter of the way through. I don't want to start a new area and cut it short. So let's go ahead and see what the daily dungeon has for us. Now, I had a lot of problems. Okay, server error, I'm okay with that. Sometimes that means a disconnect, but we'll wait and see. Maybe I can finish it. Now, what I always have, I'd fall through the bridge. I had a problem where the boss mobs were right there waiting for me and then just swatted me at the door. Never had a chance. But it seems to be running pretty good so far. So far, this is the best performance I've seen in the daily dungeon. And my frames are locked at 60 right now. Let's get some rain of fire. Let's get some orbs out there. Doing all that, I hit 59 for a second, and that was it. So this dungeon is really well optimized. That's good. I think this actually was the bridge right here that I fell through. So let's get on here and do some attacks. If it wasn't this bridge, it was a bridge like it. I've never finished a daily dungeon before either. Well, that's not true. I did on a level 0/1 tune. I inadvertently clicked on. It wasn't the daily dungeon. It was just the portal dungeon. Wonder how you affect those now. How you actually activate those. This was the bridge I fell through right here. Cool. Now the dungeon's random. It has. It's not always the same, so it wasn't exactly the same. Oh boy, what are you? Well, fortunately you get stunned, so that worked. Oh, he was on fire. He was bashing. He had me in his sights. And my butt was puckering. Fortunately, I was able to stun him. You know, if I meet an enemy that's resistant to stun, I'm going to be in trouble. Resistance to stun and resistance to lightning. That would really hurt. Add a bit of a resistance to fire, just to really make me pucker. You trying to sneak in behind me? I don't think so. Oh, dead end. For him. Just not a way I can... Ooh, I like that. Look at that look over there. It's pretty cool. Let's go this way and see what there is. I have no clue what I'm doing in here. I'm just for the lulz. This is a lulz run. Rain of arrows. Now I've heard that the crossbow build can be really powerful, but the last time I actually tried, I was going to do a dexterity run. I never got a crossbow, so I ended up going daggers, thinking that I'd get a dagger. I actually didn't get a dagger until I was like a level 10 or 11. It really sucked. And I was resetting the vendor over and over again, hoping that that he would have a dagger. I think I bought my first dagger from him, and about 5 minutes later, out in the real world, an actual dagger fell. Though I've also done a mage run where I didn't have a staff fall for the longest time. Oh, hello. Pay attention. Didn't have a staff fall for the longest time either. Now, the idea about this is to get done with it as fast as possible. Because on the leaderboards, you're trying to get the fastest time to clear the daily dungeon. So you do it the first time, you figure out the map, you figure out which way to go, then you run it over and over again trying to get the fastest speed. I don't see the sense in it, but it's content. It's something different. If you guys only watch me, you've only seen this once or twice, so. But hopefully you guys are checking out Book of Joshua, because he plays this game. He's got a lot more experience in this than I do. Devs actually talked to him. Hell, he had access on his birthday. The devs came into a live stream I was watching of his and gave him access to the mage staffs early. Wasn't released for everybody else, just to say, hey, you know, thanks for, you know, publicizing our game in on your channel. Hey, you want to try out the mage staffs on your birthday? Happy birthday. I was like, wow, that was pretty cool. He doesn't abuse it or anything, but still pretty cool. Except for those two big guys, most of these, you know, haven't been that difficult. Almost tame, I'm afraid to say. I think they need to beef up the difficulty in here. Just a little bit. Well, that's balance. That stuff comes later, because, I mean, you can't have it... Right, I'm playing a mage. A mage is going to tear these kind of mobs apart. But a melee character might have problems with these type... Dark Staff of Lightning? I've never even seen a Dark Staff before. 7 to 35. So, oh, okay, well, I have a Dark Staff equipped, but that's the first one that's dropped in the game. Cool. Oh, I see a chest. I have to go back up. I'm going to go up there for that real quick. I needs me loot. Oh, that's just wrong. Single blast and everybody dies. Bandit hood. Rings sell pretty good. See, a melee person would have to, you know, go through that green crap trying to, oh, I'm going in a circle. Trying to get past those guys, and I can just shock them with lightning and kill them right away. Never have to deal with their green goo. So if they made it harder for me, you know what? The way to make it harder for a mage is to give these mobs more resistance. I'm not saying raise their damage or raise their health, because that would make it harder on a melee character. But make it so that they're more resistant to our spells. It takes longer for us to beat them, because with a single volley, these guys I can just take down. So that's how I would do it. Give them more resistance. That would raise the difficulty for a melee character, but allow a ranged character to not have a more difficult time than me. Oh. I didn't see the mage attacking me. That could have been bad. That's the daily dungeon, and I've gotten it done in a paltry 8 minutes and 45 seconds. Server error, so it's not going to post it, but that's okay. I don't need it to post it. While we got some time, I'm going to walk around and see if there is a portal master, because there used to be. Ah, here he is. Is that the bounty? We might not be able to get it done, but I'll always... Ooh, spider cave too. I love the spider caves. Let's run through this and see what it's about. Let's see how it is. It should really slow your run speed. Should be slower in here because the spider webs would be sticky. That'd be a cool mechanic if they had it. So where there weren't spider webs, you'd run normally, and you maybe lose 25% speed when you're actually on the spider webs, but the spiders themselves wouldn't be slowed, so it would make it more difficult in that regard. That'd be a cool mechanic. One I'd appreciate. Taking the environment and making it part of the difficulty. It'd be an environmental difficulty boost versus just more mobs with more attack power. I think I just went the right way every time and found the end. Oh, burn! I dropped a rain of fire on his butt and then just kept shocking him until he was dead. You've been burned and shocked. Oh, glass axe. So now I'm starting to drop the really good stuff. Anybody that's ever played Morrowind would know glass weapons are awesome, supposedly. I don't understand how, but glass is better than steel. This is going... I'm glad that the staircases give the arrows that tell you, okay, you're going deeper or you've reached the end. Oh, and a quick little switcheroo. I go from a spider area to an orcish area. That's a nice change of pace. New tile sets. Now, these are randomly generated. These are tile sets that are put together. I think it randomly picks what type of dungeon, and then it takes those dungeon models and gives you a random tile set and mob placement. Now, I'm not a developer, so I don't know any of this stuff. It's just my guess. Can I make it to the end of the dungeon? Oh, this is going to be nasty. Keeping these guys stunned is important because they hurt. Glass sword. They're not magical, but if I see glass weapons and stuff, I'm going to pick them up. They should probably sell pretty well. 66, you know. Yeah, if they were magical, they'd sell a lot better. Ah, yes. I shouldn't be able to attack around a corner. That needs to be changed. Other than if there was another mob or an air of effect spell, that'd be one thing. Oh, he's standing in water. Oh man, that boss got shocked. He's like, oh no, I'm in water. I'm going to die. Yep. Oh, that was a weird sound. What was that? That's an orky guy. Sounds like a pig over here. Must be in a far side because I can't damage him. Could be bugged too. Oh man, I've gotten to 2 levels. This is level 3 so far. Doing pretty good. My daily dungeon run went this fast. I might have actually done some good on the boards. And I don't know if I've ever talked to... I don't care about leaderboards and all that kind of stuff. Don't ever expect me to go, ooh, you know, I need to get this awesome score on the leaderboard because it'll fulfill my life. I could care less. Now, I'll do it for gear. If you get some really cool weapons and stuff like that, if you have a better loot chance to get rares and that kind of stuff, that's where a daily dungeon, to me, would make more sense. That would pull me in. At this point in my life, I'm beyond trying to compare myself to somebody else. I don't need to measure it. I'm happy with what I've got. Don't put words in my mouth. You know, you take that image you just put in your head. That's not what I said. My statement was completely innocent. You just took it that way. Now my inventory must be full. Yeah, it's getting close. Boss room. This one was almost a carbon copy of the first one I went into. That's gonna happen. I mean, it's still a game in early access, so it can't be 100% random. Or even if it is random, it's gonna be some repetition. It's gonna repeat sometimes, okay? Sheesh. Yep, knew I was gonna get full. Alright. Let me... I want to try that out, though. Take a little bit of time. This episode is going to go a little bit longer. They need an automatic sort on this. Please, developers, if you ever watch my videos, please give us a button we can hit for an auto sort. That would be amazing. This one's going down. I want to keep going. I don't want to stop. This is 4 or 5 dungeons today with no problems. I'm ecstatic. This is really cool. Hey, a primitive dagger. Yay! I would have been so happy to get that on my my dagger run that I tried to do. Dexterity run. I'm listening. Oh, yeah, big guy. Damn, books are dropping. He's got some hit points. Definitely got some hit points. Yeah, I've gotten on my fireball and my conflagration. I've gone beyond what can be leveled up now. I'd like to see some more cold spells. I really haven't seen. I mean, there's the Frost Nova, but beyond that, I really haven't seen many cold spells. If I end up starting another mage character, I might try to go full Frost. Or take that one first, at least. Ooh, mage gown. Nice. Now I'm really glad I did come in here. Let's see. Oh, yeah. That's better. Not better in every way, but definitely better. Oh, hello. Now, the mobs are different, but the layout of this dungeon is very similar to the one that I just did up top, if there is a boss room right here. But this boss room looks a little different. So you can see how the tile set system works. It's very, that one room running into this room was kind of similar, but then this room is different. You guys don't stand a chance if you're standing in the water. Oh god, it's still going down? Hold on a second, I gotta see how long I've been recording. I stopped my... I'm reaching the 30-minute mark. Alright, we'll try one more level. I don't mind keep playing, but I don't know if you guys want to keep watching. Critical, this episode's taking too long. You've taken away my life. They're hitboxes. They need to be able to do more damage to us. I feel the big guys that, like I said, game in alpha, they're still working this kind of stuff out. But I think the big guys that their hitboxes are kind of off. I have no inventory room for even that, huh? I wanted to see if the freeze is actually working with my mage attacks. It'd be kind of overpowerful if they are. So I'm kind of hoping they don't. It only lasts like for a few seconds, but still. We'll try it again up here. Not enough stamina. Oh, no, thank you. So this has got a little different feel to it. Not much of a different, but there's a slight different feel to it. But once again, that curved room that leads into a long hallway that's leading to a boss room, I think. But each one feels a little different. Oh no, this leads to a junction room. Okay. Oh, here's the boss room. Okay, so that's a little different. You can see how the tile system. They're in water again. It's like the dungeon's like, dude, we're just going to give you everything that you want. Every boss room full of water. Oh my god, it's going down again. It's never going to end. But I'm going to have to end it. My time is definitely up. Let's teleport back. Alright guys, I've been Critical. This has been Wolcen, Lords of Mayhem. Hope you guys have enjoyed this content, and I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy. Bye.